Hey y'all, what's going on? Now, if y'all would have told me back in 2020 that I would not only be wholesaling, having rental properties, doing flips, writing an ebook, what else am I doing? Getting my general contractor license, I probably would have said y'all were lying. But look how things have literally progressed. I would have never thought about diversifying my income in real estate. I would have never thought like, hey, I actually have a rental portfolio. I never aspired to have a rental portfolio. But God has bigger plans. God clearly had bigger plans for me. Now, here I am, just sitting here at home and I'm reflecting, in the past, 5 years of me being in real estate, like, damn, I really started with absolutely no experience in real estate. I was working my 9 to 5. I thought like, hey, maybe I would have, eventually moved up at Best Buy, but that's all I saw for myself. I never saw more. I always said I wanted more, but I didn't know what more looked like for me. But clearly God had a path for me in real estate. And I remember talking to Carlton yesterday and I was like, hey, I'm good at real estate. He was like, no, you're great at real estate. You're great at wholesaling. Like, you know how to find deals. There's people out here that don't even know how to find deals. You're great at it. You're a people person. You know how to connect with sellers and buyers. People like you. Like, they really, really like you. And I'm saying all this to say that you just never know where life can honestly take you. You never know. Like, for me, I was thinking so small. And God said, no, we're going to think bigger. We're going to think bigger. At first I was saying, hey, I want to acquire, 3 properties every year. Now I see we're acquiring, 5 properties, in a year. I remember watching HGTV and I was like, damn, look at all these people flipping homes. And I remember watching Flip or Flop. I love that show, with Torek and Christina. I just seen that, they're, a couple married with kids and they're flipping houses. And here I am with Carlton flipping houses. I mean, we don't have any kids yet, but just looking how things have progressed tremendously. And I'm thankful for it. I'm very, very thankful because, again, God, if you would have told me that this is what my life would have looked like, I probably would have said, sir, cut it out. Can you not? But I love it. I love it. Of course it comes with ups and downs. Are there days and where I feel like I just want to give up? Of course. I'll be lying if I said every single day is just like peachy, because it's not. Are there days when I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? Absolutely. I find myself, going through, certain properties we've flipped or certain properties we've acquired. And I was like, damn, was that a great move? Was that a wise move? Like, we had a property that we purchased. I want to say it was like in July. And we purchased it. We had intentions on flipping it. But the minute we had to pay that hard money loan, I'm talking about over $2,500, we was like, oh, hell no. Can we see ourselves paying like $2,800 every month while we're flipping that house? Absolutely not. We just can't. So what did we have to do? We had to take an L to get rid of that property. Most people aren't willing to take L's. Me, honestly, I was not ready to take any L's when it came to this business. I've gone through periods where I had a slump where I was just like, damn, where are these deals? Like, am I ever going to get a deal? But then, God says when the time is right, he will show you. So he allowed the floodgates to open. Just yesterday, I made a post and I was like, in the past 48 hours, we secured 2 contracts. Now, those contracts, of course, one of those contracts, it took 2 years of following up. How many people are going to actually wait 2 years to find a deal? Not that many people. The second deal literally took a year of following up. Calling the seller, not answering the phone. Calling the seller, please stop calling me. Calling the seller, I'm not interested. And now here we are with the contract secured. Again, and I'm saying all of this to tell you guys, persistence. It's all about persistence. I am one that, of course, I struggle with just like, this is the life you're supposed to be living. I made a post this morning. I was like, imposter syndrome can really get the best of us. Like, how in the world are you having imposter syndrome when you're actually doing the work, when you're actually in the field that you thought you probably were not even made to be in? How are you having imposter syndrome? But listen, if you needed any kind of motivation today, I'm here to tell you, like, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You know, I'm very, very grateful that wholesaling allowed me to catapult myself not only to being a landlord, not only to me being a female house flipper, not only to me actually, you know, pursuing getting my general contractor license. Now, a lot of people probably like, oh my God, you know, general contracting is a male dominated field. Yes, it is. But I want to make a name for myself as not only being a female, but being a first generation Haitian woman and actually enjoying doing this business. Like 32 years old as a female general contractor. Come on now. That has a nice ring to it. And let me just add Haitian Haitian female general contractor to that. You know, living in the sunny South Florida. You just never know where life will take you. You never know. And it all started with real estate for me. It all started with real estate for me. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where life is going to take me in the next, 4 or 5 years. Yeah.